I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty. I tell them, see you later, fam, I do not need this jealousy. I got no time for failure, man, I wanna leave a legacy. I lock in and I'm sold out, pop up for the whole crowd. I got this, I roll out, I promise, have no doubt. I'm all in, here I go now, call in, you fall out. Take hostage, the bro down, they novice when I throw down.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yeah. We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go
put me on ESPN, yeah. Put me on top of the 10, yeah. Pilots again and again, yeah. No, I ain't here to make friends, yeah. Taking it straight to the bank, yeah. I'm like a shark in a tank, yeah. And if your girl misbehave, yeah, I'll give your girl like a steak, yeah. That's digging me out of my head, yeah. I don't belong in my bed, yeah. I should be famous instead, yeah. I wanna stop till I'm dead, yeah. Never let them hate, tell them I'll be great. It's gotta be my fate, you can take it to the bank. I just wanna get it while I can, and when I get it, I'll be damned if I'ma let it get away without a fight. I got a plan, yeah.
We gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Destined to be great, yeah. And we gon' make it all the way. We don't care what they all will say. Don't listen to the hate, no, listen to my fate, yo. Yeah, we like to go hard.
Welcome, everyone. Can everybody hear me? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. I see my little bubble moving, but that don't always mean something, okay? I did pin the link if anybody wants to join me on panel. That's awesome. As you can hear, I am driving. So, little guy there in the back that you hear momming, because he had nothing to say until I went live. Hold on 1 second. What button? Oh, tell them we haven't, okay, so as we all know, our little hamster, little Chinese dwarf hamster, she passed mid-January, which is, I mean, we had her for about 2 years. Little guy, he has been dying to get a new one. I mean, the day I let him, I kind of explained to him that Rosie joined Grandma in heaven, and Grandma's taking care of Rosie now. Was the day he said, "But our new hamster, I'm going to name it Candy." I mean, I'm like, well, you took that like a champ. Way to go, boy. So, he has been dying for a new hamster. Well, Mom decided to surprise him after school. We went to go get a new hamster. We're not going to name the hamster Candy as it's a boy. And I don't know if I'm okay with naming a boy Candy, as I feel like it's more of a girl's name. Am I wrong? Is that wrong of me to think that way? I don't know. But I also wanted to, we will have to let you guys see him. We will post a picture once we get him all back home and set. He is a lot bigger than the other one we had. A lot bigger, as the other one was a Chinese dwarf, and we I don't know if anybody knows about hamsters. They don't get very big. The Chinese dwarfs, they are probably got no bigger than the size of my palm, if that. This one, probably about the size of my hand. I almost want to say a baby guinea pig. But he is a male fancy. He's a fancy. So, yeah, he's excited, the one in the back, to get to hold him. But I'm like, let's let him get used to the home first, okay? for the first couple of days. Yeah, let's not handle them all the time, okay? At least mom is pretty smart about that stuff, right? Sometimes. But so this was obviously like not planned, as now I'm here having to stop by my storage and get back out the actual tank for him. So it was definitely a let's see what we can do kind of moment. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna grab the cage and I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my phone with me because I'm trying to explain things. Anyhow, I guess I gotta take my key off the ignition as it's got my storage key on it. I have to have a storage. So much crap. Anyways, what I was saying was I also have an update on my dad. Things with him are going okay. Yep. So, yep, I let the cat out the bag. My dad has been the one that's been sick in the hospital. If those of you, hold on just 1 second. I gotta set this down. Okay. So those of you that didn't know, I've had my dad sick in ICU, probably for the last 2 weeks. From the beginning of his admittance into the hospital, he had a pretty high chance of not making it through his whole ordeal. Monday we decided, since the doctor said there's no doubt about it, he would be on the vent for sure the 2 weeks before they would recommend doing a tracheotomy. And they said that there was no doubt about it. He was not going to come off that vent with at least before they had to trach him. So at that point, I said, well, if we're going to have to trach him anyways, it's way too soon to let my dad go. I just lost my mom in 2021. I'm not losing my dad. So I am watching the L. Oh, hi, Luann Hunter. It's been forever since I've seen you. How have you been? Sorry, guys. Shutting this stuff up. Why are you yelling? Don't yell. Make me paranoid. Oh, okay. Did anybody want to join me on panel? Chit chat? Anyways, so I decided that, well, we're gonna have to trach him anyways because I'm gonna do all I can anyways to save my dad. And he didn't want the tube down his throat from the ventilator. He was over that, very over that. And so we did that Monday. They tried waking him Tuesday from the sedation. He was very hostile at first, very confused, combative. Wednesday, they were able to fully wake him and pull him out of the full sedation levels. So, hey, Stephanie, how about you not get yourself stuck? I have been okay. I care deeply for you, so I have to let you know that. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Alex, my door. I know what you're talking about. I binge watched on Netflix the 3-episode thing that they put out. I love that they included in the very the phone call that they recorded in the very end and the questions he asked. I said, well, that was real clever of you. I don't know if you've seen that, Luann. If you haven't and you have Netflix, I recommend you do that last one. I had to giggle. But So they were able to wake him Wednesday. He's been doing good since then. He's very angry at me because I need to take some lip reading classes, he says. He's like, I'm tired of writing. Because I tell him all the time, I don't know what you're saying. You got to write it down. So he's a little annoyed with that thing. I did explain to him that they were going to check in. They did his swallow study today. He was okay to have ice cubes. He can now, the little ice chips that they give you at the hospital, like the air filtered ones, the air filled ones, the good ones, the greatest ones, the best ones, especially when you're in labor. So they've okayed him for that. So he'll be doing his swallow study either, I think they said either sometime today, if not tomorrow. But he's awake, he's alert, his personality is definitely back. He's about ready to wring my neck. Because he wants me to learn all about these lip reading skills. I'm like, wait until you get that little voice box back, because I have a feeling when he gets back that voice box, that little voice thing for his trach, I said, I have a feeling I got a yelling coming. But I'll take the yelling over what was the long run prognosis in the long run any day. I will take my yelling. I have been watching the actual trial since the beginning, and I don't want to watch the Netflix documentary until the trial is over. Oh, okay. See, I think I've been, I haven't really been doing the whole trial thing, Luann. I've heard in kind of a little bit here and there. The documentary, it was basically giving you a synopsis of what happened up to that landed him in court today. So it's not so, I don't think it would affect your opinion in court in a way. Maybe, I don't know. It just depends on how well you look at it. I mean, everybody has their own opinions on it. I just thought it was more informal to, it helps you understand who the people are and what role they played in like this huge ass convoluted fuckery. I mean, that's the best way to put it. It's a lot of fuckery, basically. But I don't work, so I can. Yeah, and that's another problem is like I work third, so I'm normally sleeping during the day. Well, the son is at school, and when he's home, you know, mom, that's normally after court hours, and I don't get into the trials. However, you want to throw down an interrogation in front of me, I will watch an interrogation like no other. I like watching interrogations. As a matter of fact, speaking on that, I don't know if any of you guys that are listening to me rant, and now I'm totally off topic. We went from one thing to another, and it's okay. Because I did get out the update, basically. He's awake, he's alert, he gets up, he sits in this chair, blah, 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 blah. He drives the nurses absolutely insane. But anyways, so as a matter of fact, speaking about interrogations, I have, okay, so shout out to Crime Circus and Crime Circus Cult. I have fallen in love with his channel. Drip Drop is amazing. I like his channel so much. I actually commented the other day, and I don't know if you guys know the story Goodnight Sugar Babe, about the Vera Jo case. that was so sad. Like, it is so sad. And I recently asked him if he was able to look into getting the interrogations of the Brooks and of all of them that were involved in that. Oh, I would love to watch those, and I would love to have, especially if like he was to give like his own thoughts on that, and oh, that would be amazing. And he did say he would look into getting that interrogation lineup. So that is amazing. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. Like, amazing. I understand it's an absolutely crazy, unheard of trial. Yeah. See, and like that's the thing. It's like there's so many people and so many like, it's so like every which way. Probably I could tell you honestly, had I have not watched that documentary first, I would have never ever known the people or what the hell they were even talking about, besides the fact that the mother and son were shot and they have accused the father. That's probably all I would. As for anything else that they're trying to get him for about this and that, I'm like, yeah, I have no idea about that. Nope. Nope. I would have never absolutely would have been able to hear or learn. I wouldn't even have understood the trial. I do know that they said something about a Snapchat had been posted just before the murders and he was heard in the background. I'm curious, because then you hear this and you're like, oh, that's definitely some damning evidence. There's no way he's going to get his way around this. But then you hear that it's a possibility he may walk. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, will somebody please tell me what's going on? I have no idea. Okay, so obviously I bored people because 3 people. Well, I went from 11 to 4. Sorry, I'm boring. Siren. Oh. I'm answering a message real quick. Okay. So I had to ask, yes, he finally admitted he was there. I don't always watch trials. I love interrogations and I love Crime Circus. Yes, I do too. Like, oh, what got me entered, how did I find him? I think it was when he first started covering the Idaho 4. He does great coverage, and yeah, he may get things wrong. I mean, everybody does. Who doesn't, right? So my thing is he is willing to actually correct himself, admit his wrongs, and be like, look, this isn't right. He's amazing for that, and I respect that in a creator, somebody that's actually able to admit, their wrongs and move on. So he finally admitted he was there. Did he really? But he said he left right after. No, okay, so in that short amount of time span, because did they say that they were shot like 9:45 or in between 9:45 and 10? So you mean to tell me in like the video was posted at like 9:45, I think, something like that? So in that little bit of time he was there and then he was gone. I mean, and you didn't hear the gunshots? I mean, even if you were in your vehicle driving away and it was that quick, you would have heard the gunshots, wouldn't you? You would think. I mean, it is like an open field that would echo in a way, wasn't it? That's when I found Crime Circus. He was covering the Idaho 4. Yeah. Yep. So, old big little boy here. He's excited to get our little guy in here and get his cage set up. So, I will give you guys a little sneak peek. I will give you guys a little sneak peek real quick before we have to bring him in. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, there he is. Oh, he's got little poopies in there. Oh, and he's trying to get out.
Nice.
No, not yet. Okay, get back in there, guys. We got to get you back in there. He's like, oh, I want out. So we're going to get him back in here. We're going to get him in his little home. And maybe check out the community posts. I'm sure I will post some photos. I have been wanting to go live and discuss a few things. I will save that for the next time I'm live, probably tomorrow or something. No, he's lying. Yeah, I figured he was lying. I mean, there's no way in hell, because you would hear the echo of that gun no matter what.
Echo.
Yep, you're an echo. I am so sorry.
Echo.
Leave it to my kid, right?
Echo.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get everybody in here and get everything set up. Maybe post some pictures here in a little bit. I will speak at you guys later. Like I said, I do want to go live. I want to speak about a few things that were brought up on other lives and stuff. I do want to speak on that because I just find it completely dumb. I mean, if you're going to be a liar, at least be good at it, I guess. I mean, I prefer not to lie about things. I mean, that makes you untrustworthy in the end of things, and never again will you be trusted by anybody, at least to me in my book. But whatever. I got a screaming kid and a hamster. I pray the jury sees that. Yeah, I don't think the jury's gonna be that stupid. It's what kind of a sentence, or what would they, what would they recommend? The whole sentencing thing that I would be worried about. Hopefully they're not dumb, and I don't think they will be, honestly. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go so that way I can get working on this, because I actually what comes with a bigger hamster, you need a bigger cage. So we got an extender for our cage, because that's what you got to do, right? I'm not a bad pet mom. So we have to get all that set up for him and get all that in there. I will talk at you guys later if I don't see you guys around in other chats and stuff. Having a good night. Stay loyal, stay true, stay you. Love you, bye.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. By thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let